And welcome back to the journey, everyone. I'm Dr. Dwain Woode, and this is another check-in. That's right, we are on our way to 72 hours in this week. We're working on improving our metabolism. We're working on getting our bodies more insulin sensitive. We're working on losing weight. We're working on lowering our A1C. We're working on all of those diseases in the metabolic spectrum, and we're doing it with fasting. In fact, we're doing it in combination with fasting, and our topic for this week is going to be how rest plays into all of what we do as kind of the glue that holds everything together. We've been walking through the health action plan, and you've caught us in this episode as we're moving through that space. Hey, once again, this is Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E if you're new to me. The E stands for endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. We're creating the life we've always wanted. We are living limitless lives. And tonight, in this episode, I am now 33 hours into our fast for this week, and I want to be crystal clear about it. Fasting alone is not the answer. It's a powerful thing. It's foundational. It is transformative, but it's not complete, because healing isn't just about what you take away. It's also about what you restore. So I'm glad that you're here, whatever platform you're joining us from, whether that is on Instagram or Twitch or LinkedIn or YouTube, and of course here on Facebook, YouTube and Facebook. We welcome you to our episode for tonight as we talk about this fascinating combination of two of our pillars. And you know how we do. I've got my monitors that we're going to take a look at here in a minute. I've got my Keto Mojo and my Contour. And then below me, that is my Dexcom Clarity Report, which we'll take a look at to see what's been going on with my blood sugars over the last little while and see what's been happening. We'll hop over and we'll say hello to some of our community members here in just a minute. But I do want to say, if you have not yet joined us on our YouTube channel for our challenges, or I shouldn't say our challenges, for our mini series, you want to make sure you're doing that. Right now, we are in the Strength, Strategy, and Mindset series. We are on day 46, I believe. Yeah, 46. And we went through our 100-day walk to consistency, which was, actually we did 109 days in that series, which was to get us consistent, to get us moving into a space of doing consistent things on a daily basis for our health. It's part of our MOVE campaign. That's metabolic optimization via exercise, right? So we did the walking, and we're doing the strength training, and you want to make sure that you're joining us, because that has been a tremendous workout, a tremendous process, a tremendous benefit for me personally. And actually, why don't we do this? Let's hop over and let you see some of the things that I'm doing over there. So there's me. I'm doing some dumbbell presses. Over here, I'm doing some curl and presses. So we're simple activities that are really supercharging our body and building up this machinery. Remember, the body is what's taking us throughout our entire lives. It is the thing that is driving us and taking us into success. So we want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to strengthen it, and of course to make sure that we are make sure that those muscles are very metabolically active. So if you've not done so yet, make sure you get over there and make sure you join us for that process, because I think you will have tremendous benefit from it. So let's go ahead and before I do my check-in and before we say hello to some of our community members, let's go ahead and look at blood sugars. And let me just go ahead and pull that up really quickly. If you have been fasting with us, I am applauding you. You are doing an amazing thing for your body. Those of you who started our fast yesterday, if you saw our check-in, you saw what I ate, what was my last meal as I got into this fast. And if you joined us, or if you started fasting today, you're in on our second day. And then, of course, those who started today into our third day, or started tomorrow, sorry, into our third day, heading to our 72. So here is what my blood sugars are right now. And right here, you'll see what my blood sugar is right about there. So it's 72. And if you scroll down or look down a little bit, you'll see right about here, that is what my blood sugars have been running. That's the graph. And the white part of the graph, that's above 70. And you see it's been actually running below 70 for most of the day. And then right around 2, 3 o'clock or so, it started dipping down a little bit. And then about 4-ish, it actually went below 70. And has been kind of hanging in that range for most of today. Let's go ahead and take a look at what my Dexcom is saying that my blood sugars are. And so what I like about the Dexcom is I can actually put my finger on the monitor or on the app, and you can see what my blood sugars have been doing. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. This is 24-hour view, and you see there we've been running in the 1-teens for most of the morning. And right here is what I call my toothpaste effect, right? So we were in the low 1-teens, and then brushed my teeth, and that popped up. I think we got up to about 130 or 140, to be honest, right there. And then started coming back down for the rest of the day. And low 100s, low 100s, low 100s, and then, of course, where we are right now at 112. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at my monitors. What do you think my ketones are going to be, by the way? All right, so we've been fasting now for 33 hours. For 33 hours. Let me go ahead and I'll pull out my container and grab, I'll need a blue for my ketones and brown for blood sugar. I'm going to grab a couple of Lancets as well. Get that back. And then here is the test strip for the Contour. So the Keto Mojo gives me both glucose and ketones, and of course the Contour just gives me blood sugar. So let's go ahead and get that out and get that in here. Go ahead and open up. And people say, well, why do you do all four? So I did the Keto Mojo, I do the Contour, I do the Dexcom, and I do the Clarity. And one is everybody wants to know, and people use different monitors, so it's good for them to see what the monitor that they're using is doing. All right, so that's one. And then I like to know, right? I like numbers, so I want to see, are the numbers consistent across the board? And then the other thing is it helps you to understand also that there can be differences, and the differences are not the differences should not cause you to distrust or mistrust or not want to use. It just says that there are differences, right? Because these are chemical reactions that we're seeing. All right, so let's see, 81 for the Keto Mojo, 92 for the Contour, and of course right there you see the Dexcom says that I'm 112. Let's go ahead and keep this drop of blood going. I think, no, I think I'm gonna have to stick myself again because I talked too long and that one dried up. But let's go ahead and see if we can milk it a little bit and get another drop, because we need that for the ketones. Let's see, is that gonna be enough, you think? Come on. I think, no guys, I think I'm gonna have to stick that again. All right, so this is what I don't like. Having to do it again. Ow, and hopefully that was a good. All right, so not a big drop, not a very brisk one, but I think that's going to be enough. Let's see. Come on, strip. Use that, please. Use that. Oh, can you believe it? Do we dare do it a third time? Okay, yeah. I think I'm going to have to change the strip out because I did get a drop on it, but I don't want to. Sometimes if you put a drop on it, it will start or mess the reaction up. So I'm going to get a fully new one. I'm going to just put it right there for now. And I'm going to go ahead and open up a new Lancet and find a different spot on my finger. Ow. Okay, so that should give, yeah, there we go. That's a good drop. and get that started again. All right. And all right, here we are. So 33 hours into this week's fast. What do you think ketones are going to be? Go ahead and drop that in the comments. Let's see. I think I see some guesses in there. 0.7. Look at that, 0.7. So remember when we talk about ketones, ketones that are less than 0.5 are considered normal. 0.5 to 1.5 considered nutritional ketosis, and then above 1.5 considered therapeutic ketosis. And so right now I am in the nutritional ketosis, and we want ketones as we're talking about ketogenic diets, as we talk about fasting and the things that we are trying to do in our metabolism. We want the ketones to be at least 0.5 or higher. And even as you, those of you who are trying to maintain a ketogenic diet, that's where you want the ketones to be as well. Okay, now let's go ahead and we're going to jump over to my monitors. So let's go ahead and do that. And so here is my Dexcom Clarity report, and my average blood sugar is 109 for the last 14 days with a glucose management indicator of 5.9. That means that if I were to get an A1C based on the blood sugars that I'm getting right now, my A1C would approximate a 5.9. Now I can't call it an A1C because it's a calculated number, but it should be close to that. I am in target 99% of the time, which you'll see right here, and the target is 70 to 180. Now I tell patients and my clients and our community that I want your blood sugars not to be up to 180. I want your blood sugars to be ranging between 100 and 180. Normal blood sugars are anywhere from 70 to 99. Okay? 70 to 99 are normal. That's what the body is expecting. The range that we give is a safety issue, right? If you're on medication particularly, we say, hey, we'll allow your blood sugars to ride up to 180. But if you are constantly at 180 for your blood sugar, that is giving you an A1C that is probably like an 8.5 maybe, which we don't want, because we want A1Cs that are less than 7. 6.5 is kind of the target that most people will say. So if I go ahead and hop over here now and do a 90-day average, you'll see here that my average for the last 90 days or 3 months is 110. And this is important because our A1C that we're looking at is over 90 days. And so that shows what my average would be over 90 days. Looking at the glucose management indicator, 5.9 would be my A1C, my average A1C, or my estimated A1C. I'm in target 97% of the time, with a target being anywhere from 70 to 180 once again. And then if we go over and look at my actual reports, and this one I like to show because, so here's what my blood sugars are right now, right? So this is what we've been running in the low 100s. Low 100s, low 100s, low 100s for most of the day. Right around here, once again, that's my toothpaste effect, as I call it. And then going earlier into midnight last night. And then let's go back. We're going to keep going. Well, let's do that. Yeah, let's keep going this way. And so I started fasting right about here. Right, so my last meal, if you didn't see that episode, go ahead and watch that. So I started fasting right about here. And so starting there, we're going to go forward now into today, and let's see what the blood sugars did as I ate that last meal and then moved into the fast. So 117 was what I had a salad. We had some baked chicken. The salad had, of course, lettuce in it. It had, what else did it have Actually, I don't even remember what the salad had. So I had salmon and baked chicken. And so my blood sugar spiked up to about 130 maybe, 138 after that meal. And then kind of remained in the 120s, 130s. And then right about maybe 9 p.m. last night, started going down into the 1 teens, and that's what you saw as we saw that blood sugar over the course of today. Right? All right. Now going backwards further,